Hey everyone, thanks for watching this next part of the collection video. Without any further ado, let's get straight to it. All right, next is Tilia Cologne, so let me go through those real quick. First is Pomelo Paradis, and I have a review of that if you want to go watch it. This is probably my favorite grapefruit scent. Really good photorealistic grapefruit. Very juicy and rindy and really good for the summer. It doesn't last a whole long time, but I really like to wear it for events where I'm just going to go and be somewhere for just a couple of hours. Next is Orange Sanguine, probably one of their most popular fragrances. Orange scent, some people say it reminds them of orange juice. I don't really get that, but it does have a very light, orangey, musky geranium smell going on. Really good to me in the spring, and for some reason I really love wearing this when I go traveling. Next is Vetiver Fatale. Really interesting vetiver scent. It's not super strong, it's not super pungent, it's tamed really well by a plum note, and it's just a really relaxing scent. I really enjoy this in a couple of different seasons. I really like it in spring, obviously, but I really like to wear it in fall. It's just really fun to wear. It's just really overall relaxing scent. Next is Bergamot Soleil. I have a review of that below if you want to watch. And just a wonderful bergamot scent mixed with some oak moss. The oak moss really adds a lot of depth and power to it. Because it's just a bergamot scent, the bergamot would not last very long if it were not for the oak moss. This is the longest lasting Tilia Cologne that I have, and one of the best. It's just a super bright, sunny bergamot scent. I adore this. It's amazing. Next is Cedrat Enavrant, and this is a mint and lime fragrance that is supposed to be reminiscent of a certain cocktail, and I don't really get like a boozy quality, but I do get like a very soft, relaxed citrus scent from this. It kind of reminds me of Orange Sanguine on some notes, so this could almost be like if you were to call it Lime Sanguine. I think that would be another appropriate one, but this is a very good citrus scent. I like to wear this a lot in the summer. All right, now we're starting to get to some Crede. First is, of course, Crede Aventus. This is the XO2 and that's the Z01, so those are two coveted batches apparently. To me, they smell identical, so I don't really even care. But just a really wonderful pineapple scent that is grown up and masculine, just one of the most masculine scents out there. Really great fresh scent. I have a review down below. Next is Original Santal. This is probably my wife's favorite scent from all of my fragrances that I own. It's a spicy scent with sandalwood and cinnamon, and then it also has a little bit of juniper at the top. But this is a very nice, cuddly, huggable scent, and that may be why she likes it so much. But I really enjoy this. I wear this a lot in the winter. All right, so you knew this was coming. This is Green Irish Tweed by Crede. This is the 2.5 ounce, so it's not the black flask. But I really love this scent. Probably my favorite scent of all time. And I really like to wear this around my kids. To me, this is just so refined and elegant and masculine. And this is the scent that I want my kids to remember me by. And I really go out of my way to make scent memories with them, especially with this. And I just absolutely adore this scent. And it's just an amazing gem. I'll always have this in my collection. Next is Royal Oud. And Royal Oud really surprised me. I don't normally like oud intense fragrances, but this one is not really that. It is a woody, spicy scent. It kind of reminds me of one of my grandfather's pipe tobaccos. It's a really good peppery scent with some cedar in there and some oud in the background. This is so sophisticated and grown up. This is something that I wear a lot for occasions that I really want to impress someone. So if I go to a wedding or if I go to some place where I just need to stand out in a good way, this is that. All right, so let's go to my Dior Privé collection. First is Femme Delicieuse. I have a review of that below. This is one of their newer scents, and I absolutely love this scent. It's a tonka almond vanilla scent that is just a really good gourmand, but with some bitterness to it. And that, to me, is what makes this. It takes it out of the super sweet realm and puts a little bit of hair on its chest, and I really like that. Some people say it's feminine, some people say it reminds them of Tonka Imperial by Guerlain. I can get that a little bit. Or Spiritueuse Double Vanille. I get that a little bit, but to me this is better than all of those. Next is Bois d'Argent. Love this scent too. This is an iris and myrrh scent, and I have a review of that below. Wonderful cloudy scent that is really good in the winter time. Some people ask me if it's worth owning this and Dior Homme since they're both iris heavy scents, and I say yes. They're both very, very different. I really, really love both of them. I get some of the best compliments I ever have gotten from this scent. Next is Ambre Nuit, and of course you knew this was coming up too. This is one of my favorite scents. It is supposedly an amber scent, but it's really ambergris. It's pink pepper, rose, and ambergris, and it's just an incredible scent. Love this in the springtime. Some people wear this in the winter time, and I think it can do well in that, but I just really like to wear this in the spring. I get compliments every single time I wear this. It's probably one of my most complimented fragrances that I own. Next is Caniza 10. I have a review of this coming soon, so stay on the lookout for that. A really good leather scent, old school leather, kind of like a harder leather. This is a really wonderful scent. It's a good value too. All right, next is Mont Blanc Individual. And I have a review of that below, and this is a really good alternative to Crede Original Santal. If you smell both of them, you know this is just a really good clone. I will say, if you can see the level, I don't really wear this a lot, and that's mostly because I just really like Original Santal more. So to me, the extra price is actually worth it in that case. Some people might not like the extra price for Original Santal, so this is just a really fantastic alternative that's cheap. All right, next is Versace Man Eau Fraiche. This is one of the first fragrances I bought when I became a reviewer, and I really like this. I don't love it as much as I first did. I have a review of that below, but I really like this. My wife especially really likes this, and that's the reason I keep this. My wife loves the smell of this. This is interesting because this is an aromatic citrus scent that is centered around the citrus of starfruit. Not something you see a lot in fragrance. It is still a unique scent. To me, it smells a little bit on the cheap side now that I smell it, but I still really like it. Next is L'Odyssée pour Homme by Issey Miyake, and really enjoy this one as well. I have a review of that below. Really good yuzu scent with vetiver and some spice in there. Really good scent for the spring. Just a really, really nice, clean, citrusy scent that is really easy to wear. Next is Herod by Parfums de Marly. This is a tobacco scent with osmanthus and cherry, and it has a watery element that's really unique to this. It kind of reminds me of an upscale version of Pure Havane, and I own both, and I think they're both worth owning, but this is it's just in a different league. I wear this especially on really nice occasions when I want to wear something just a little bit better than Pure Havane, but I have the taste for Pure Havane. Next is a little decant of Molecule 03, which is the vetiver one, and this is terrible. I hate this fragrance. A long time ago, I made Molecule 01, 02, and 03 because it's really easy to make. You can just buy the ingredients online, and it's the same exact thing as the eccentric molecules, Molecule 01, 02, and 03. So you can just make your own at just a fraction of the price, and especially if you have other friends that'll chip in with you, it's even cheaper. Molecule 01 and 02 are far better than this, but I just cannot get rid of this just because no one wants it. It smells like vetiver and roasted peanuts. It smells awful. All right, so next is my Fieri Mugler collection, so let's go ahead and get to that. Next is my really grimy, dirty bottle of Amen by Fieri Mugler. I mean, seriously, this gets so much dirt on it. I can wipe it off, and it'll just get dirty tomorrow. It just gets that dirty. This is a refillable flask, if you're wondering. I like this actually metal flask better. It seems like the sprayer is actually easier to spray than the black flask. Wonderful scent. I love Amen. It is a dark black coffee scent with a really strange tar note at the top, which I love. And then it goes into a coffee, vanilla, caramel, chocolate, dry down, mostly chocolate. And then it has a lot of patchouli in there as well to kind of give it some guts. Really masculine scent. This is a gourmand, but it is not necessarily on the sweet side. It's kind of on the semi-sweet side. And I think that is really unique. This is still just a great fragrance. This came out so long ago, like 20 years ago. Next is Pure Wood. And this is a great oak scent. It has oak and coffee and vanilla and patchouli in there. Those notes don't seem like they would go together, but they are wonderful. And this is a really good scent. I also smell sandalwood in here, and there's no sandalwood listed, but to me, I definitely get a sandalwood note in here. Really good woody scent. I really like wearing this in the fall. Next is Pure Havane, and Pure Havane, as I mentioned before, is a tobacco scent that has a cherry note on top, and then it dries down into like this cedar French vanilla type of scent. Really, really enjoy that. This is one of my go-tos in fall, and I wear this a ton. Next is Pure Malt, probably my favorite in the Fieri Mugler line. This is so elegant and mature, but really unique at the same time. It's a whiskey scent, and at the top there is whiskey, berry, and a smoked peat note. As it dries into this salted caramel dry down. It is so good. Really love wearing this, especially in October. And after so long, I love this even more than I did at first. This was love at first smell, and I still love it even now. Next is Taste of Fragrance. This is an interesting fragrance because when it came out, the whole line of Taste of Fragrance had like this edible quality. There was like an added food note on top. And with this, they went with a chili pepper note on there, and it really changed the way Amen smelled. And it really comes out and has this kind of berry, almost gingerbread type of quality. I really like it. Some people hate this, so it's a very polarizing scent. I don't really wear this a whole lot, but when I wear this, I'm like, wow, this is just a good scent. Really enjoy it. Next is Azzaro Acteur, and I first came across this for Rose Month a couple of years ago, and another reviewer friend sent this to me. I thought he was just going to send me a sample. He sent me the whole bottle. Like, how nice is that? I can never get rid of that for that reason. It's not something that I would wear a lot, but it's a very nice rose scent with a very mature edge to it. So it has oak moss and some other kind of fougere qualities to it that really kind of give it some age. I don't believe this is sold anymore. I think this is discontinued, but it's definitely a good scent. All right, so that is my entire collection. Now, if you want to see my wife's collection, I'll show you hers real quick. She has a much smaller collection, and I'll bring that out. Thanks again for watching, everyone. I'm going to split this collection video up into a few different parts, and I'll have a link down below to the next part. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out. I'll see you next time.